Luke's Gospel, chapter 9 and verse 23. And he said to them all, if any man come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me. What does it mean to deny yourself? In the original, in the Greek of that text, it actually means deny your soul. So what is the soul? Your will, your mind, your emotions. The will, what I want. Intellect, what I think. Emotions, what I feel. Do you know, I have observed in this life, success is on the side of no than yes. A yes Christian cannot succeed. You feel like fornicating? Yes. You feel like stealing? Take that in. But it's not yours. Yes. Because any Christian that always does what he wants will not be a solid Christian. Now, this does not mean that you will not eat what you want. This does not mean that sometimes you will not do what you want. So don't think following Jesus means that you will not enjoy. You will enjoy, but let me tell you the truth. You will say more of no's than yes. This is discipleship. The moment you say yes to Jesus, you will have a catalog of things to say no to. Disciples are people who are comfortable with saying no where they ought to say no. Believe this. Jesus said, if you want to follow me, it's not just by saying, Jesus, you're my Lord. You must learn to say no. That's deny himself. No to some thoughts that you think. Have you ever felt like, let me tell him the way it is? Let me give him the peace of my mind. Titus 2:11. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared to all men. Teaching what? Do you observe the word deny again? True grace will give you capacity to say no to certain things. Grace is not the license to do it. Grace is the power to say no where you ought to say no. Anybody that says it doesn't matter what you do is a false teacher of grace. I like what he says. The grace for salvation. Salvation. That means the fact that you are saved by grace doesn't mean that you will start doing everything. The grace for salvation teaches you the things not to do. Empowers you. That is discipleship. I observed in Bible study that the real equipment for discipleship is grace. Capacity to say no. But guess what? Have you observed that the reverse is the case? Sometimes we feel that the license for loose living is grace. But it's not. So if you have grace, you have the capacity to say no. This is your grace that makes you say yes to sin every time. It's not grace. It's disgrace.